Okay, class. So in this video, I will show you how. I will show you a few examples. Okay, so we start with example 1 here. So the question asks you to determine the mass of a thin plate. Thin plate. Okay, thin plate in the form of an isosceles with, okay, isosceles means a triangular with a same what we call length, segitiga sama sisi, okay, with the right angle with both sides. This what I mean lah, with the both sides. A means the length, okay, in the first quadrant if the density at P is directly proportional. Okay, I hope that you still remember what's the mean by directly proportional. Okay, how to transform it become equation to its square distance. What is square distance? Okay, so this is all the application that you should know actually, because you already learned it before. Okay, application, distance to the vertex. Say vertex, okay, opposite of hypotenuse. Okay, class. So determine the mass. Okay, the question asks you to determine the mass of a thin plate in the form of an isosceles with the right angle with the sides A in the first quadrant. Okay, first quadrant. If the density at P is directly proportional. Okay, density at P is proportional. Okay, so first thing first, maybe we can imagine how the shape of the thin plate. So let's say this is Y, this is X. Okay, so it means that this is the triangle. Okay, so and it say that the length for the both side here will be the same length, which is A lah. Okay, A is a number lah. Okay, so this length and this length will be equal. Okay, A. Alright, so then, okay, I will label like this. Okay, so then it said that the density is a directly proportional. Okay, this is how we write it. Okay, how we transform this sentence become the mathematical equation. Density is directly proportional to its square distance. Okay, square distance, x square plus y square. So this is a formula for a distance. Okay, square distance. So now what we need to do is we need to make it become equation. Okay, this is a directly proportional. So now we want to make it equation. So when you transform it become equation, therefore must be exist at a constant. So I just let my constant as k. So this one will be x square y square. Okay, because this square root and this power 2 can cancel off. Okay, so if you are still wonder how I get this equation, so you may refer to any sources. You may Google what's mean by directly proportional, because this is supposed you need to know already. Okay, I mean these things you will learn, you already learn in school. Okay, I believe in school. Okay, so just refresh back what you have learned before. Alright, okay, so this is the equation. So now the question asks you to find mass. Okay, mass is equal to this one, and then density, is it? Okay, so yeah, this is a double integral because the variable that involved here is just what you call the x and y. Okay, because it says isosceles means it's a shape of triangle. Okay. Right, so now to get m, how to find this limit? Okay, this is something that you learn actually in early topics, which is double integral. So how to find the limits? Okay, so you already have a graph here. Okay, I just write down first. What's the density? We have k x square plus y square dy dx. For example, dy dx lah. Okay, it's up to you. You want to do dx dy also can, dy dx also can. So let's say I use dy dx. So means that if I choose dy dx means I need to draw a vertical line. Okay, vertical line. So now I need to find out at which point I enter and which point I leave it, because I want to get this limit. Okay, so I enter at 0 and I leave it at negative x plus a. Okay, yeah, I will not explain how I get this because this is supposed in the previous topics, okay, not in this topic, so you may find out by yourself. Okay, so 0 until negative x plus a, and then for x limit it will be from 0 until a lah. Okay, maybe you will see it's quite complicated because of a, because it's not a number kan, but yeah, actually it's a general. If a number, maybe you will look like more easy lah compared to this alphabet A. Okay, kalau number mungkin you nampak terus, nampak lah clearly. Okay, but it's the same, the step will be the same. Okay, alright, so now what we do next is we just integrate that we have here. So but what I will do now is I will bring this k to the outside of the integral. Alright, okay, so x square plus y square dy dx. Okay, so you solve lah. You solve first with dy, and then after that you get the value. Then after you get the value, after you already integrate respect to y, substitute these two value, then you integrate again with respect to x, substitute the value of 0a. So the final answer that you should get here is this. Okay, class, so this is the final answer that you get. Okay, alright, so this is the one of example I can give you. Okay, I will give you another one example, but I think I will proceed in the next video lah. Okay, so I will proceed with the next example in the next video. Alright.